In the depths of ancient time, there were dark eras almost erased from humanity's collective memory. When most of us imagine ancient ages, our minds instantly go to dinosaurs, to the T-Rex or the Spinosaurus. But the truth buried beneath the earth is far more terrifying. Millions of years ago, before the first dinosaurs ever set foot on land, there were monsters of another kind, creatures that didn't need massive teeth to spread death. They were living nightmares evolved from species we now see as small and disgusting. Imagine walking through a dark forest, and instead of finding a dinosaur, you find an insect the size of your car or a water scorpion lurking in the depths as long as a full-grown crocodile. Today, we will open the forbidden book of nature and dig through forgotten fossils to reveal the most terrifying and massive creatures in Earth's history, beings that lived before humans and turned this planet into a place impossible to survive. Put on the cloak of courage, because we are about to descend into a world of real nightmares. Let us begin our journey in the Carboniferous period, around 300 million years ago. The environment is humid, the forests tower high, and oxygen levels reach 35%, a condition capable of turning any small creature into something gigantic. If you walk among these ancient trees and hear a continuous rustling sound approaching, my advice is do not turn around, because you are likely facing Arthropleura. Today, a centipede is just a small insect that might disgust you if you see it in a corner, but Arthropleura was its horrifying version. It was a giant creature reaching over 2.5 meters in length, weighing more than 50 kilograms of muscle and armored plating. Imagine something like a centipede, but as long as a small car with dozens of jointed legs moving in perfect synchronization. Its outer shell was as hard as metal, protecting it from almost any attack. And although scientists still debate whether it was herbivorous or predatory, the mere idea of such a creature crawling in darkness with jaws capable of crushing tough plants means it could tear apart anything in its path within seconds. What truly makes Arthropleura terrifying is not just its size, but how it moved. Fossils and tracks suggest it moved with shocking speed across forest floors, dodging obstacles with a flexibility that defied its massive size. It was literally a nightmare walking on 100 legs. And if you thought survival on land was possible, and decided to escape toward lakes or river deltas in the Devonian period, then you've made your final mistake. Because in those shallow, dark, freshwater depths, there was an absolute ruler, Jaekelopterus. This creature was neither fish nor reptile. It was the largest marine arthropod ever known. Simply put, it was a giant water scorpion. When we talk about its size, we're talking over 2.5 meters long, roughly the size of an adult Nile crocodile. But what made it truly terrifying was its biological weapon. Instead of a venomous stinger, it had something far worse. Massive, serrated claws, reaching up to half a meter in length. Imagine yourself swimming in shallow water, then suddenly seeing two enormous compound eyes staring at you from the muddy bottom. Before you even realize what you're seeing, those claws strike like lightning and seize your body. Their strength was enough to tear armored prehistoric fish clean in half. Jaekelopterus was an ambush predator, relying on surprise and sharp vision in murky water. It represented pure terror to every aquatic creature of its time, and almost nothing could escape once it decided to strike. And now, we have reached the ultimate nightmare. The creature that ruled the throne of terror right after the extinction of the dinosaurs. Let us travel back to 60 million years ago, deep within the hot, rain-soaked forests of Colombia. Here, where the scars of the meteor that wiped out the dinosaurs had barely faded, a monster emerged that redefined the meaning of predator, Titanoboa. Titanoboa was not just a giant snake, it was a mythical beast made real. Its length ranged from 13 to 15 meters, as long as a full-sized bus. As for its weight, it exceeded an entire ton, over 1,200 kilograms of pure muscle beneath thick, scaly skin. Modern snakes like the anaconda may reach 6 or 7 meters. Now double that size, and double the weight and thickness, and you get Titanoboa. This creature didn't need venom to kill. Its hunting method was simple and horrifying. It hid beneath river waters, blending with the mud. And when prey approached, often giant crocodiles or massive turtles, it struck instantly and coiled around its victim. Then began the crushing. The pressure generated by its muscles exceeded 400 pounds per square inch, equivalent to placing a heavy transport truck on the victim's chest. Bones would be crushed into powder within seconds. Blood circulation would stop instantly. Then the snake would swallow the prey whole and digest it over weeks. To Titanoboa, crocodiles were nothing more than a light breakfast, Arthropleura on land, Echolopterus in water, and Titanoboa in the dark coal forests. Creatures that turned Earth into a realm of real nightmares, millions of years before humans existed. The question now is, where did these monsters go? And why did they disappear? The answer lies in the very factors that created them: climate change, decreasing oxygen levels, and the shift from a hot, humid world to a colder, drier one. The same nature that gave them power and size pulled the ground from beneath them when the rules changed, leaving behind only fossilized bones as evidence of a time when Earth was ruled by pure terror. So when you look today at a small insect on your wall, or a tiny scorpion in the desert, or a snake in a zoo, remember, these are nothing but faint shadows of ancient giants that once ruled this planet with an iron grip and thunderous presence. Thank you for joining this journey into the depths of ancient time. And until we meet again in another story,